Students, today we are going to discuss on Kruskal-Wallis test. Kruskal-Wallis test is a non-parametric test which is used in testing of hypothesis. It is a generalization of 1/TU test. So there is a significant difference, important difference between 1/TU test and Kruskal-Wallis H test. Kruskal-Wallis test is known as Kruskal-Wallis H test. So what's the difference? For 1/TU test, we use only two samples. So if there are more than two samples, suppose K number of samples, if it is exactly equal to 2, then we use 1/TU test. If it is greater than 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, we are using Kruskal-Wallis H test. So in the case when K is greater than 2, this test is also known as Kruskal-Wallis H test. For finding tabulated value, we use chi-square table. So test statistic. Usually, what we do, we set hypothesis, null hypothesis, and alternative hypothesis. To test both the hypotheses, we use test statistic or calculated value and the tabulated value. To find calculated value, this is the relation. So h equal to 12 by n into n1 plus n plus 1 into summation of Ri squared by ni minus 3 into n plus 1. So where Ri is nothing but rank of the given distribution, n is summation of ni. Suppose there are three samples, then n equal to n1 plus n2 plus n2. Okay. So number of samples k is greater than 3. So at least 3, greater than 2. So degrees of freedom is nothing but k minus 1. So we need degrees of freedom to find the tabulated value along with level of significance. So let us see an example. So here an example given. The example, use Kruskal-Wallis test to test for differences in mean among three samples. So Kruskal-Wallis test is used to test differences in mean. Basic thing. If the level of significance is 0.01, this is nothing but 1%. Interpret the result and give your conclusion. There are three samples given. In such case, you could apply only Kruskal-Wallis test. So to find the difference in mean among the three samples, we need to set null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis is nothing but whenever null hypothesis is to be set, there is no significant difference. So there is no significant difference among three samples. There are three samples, so it's population sample 1, mu1, mu2, mu3 all are same. Alternative hypothesis is entire opposite. There is significant difference. Here, null hypothesis is there is no significant difference mean. Alternative hypothesis there is significant difference. This not exactly this meant. This means mu1 is equal to mu1 equal to mu2 not equal to mu3. So many cases in it are mu1 is not equal to mu2 equal to mu3 or mu1 is not equal to mu2 is not equal to mu3. So there are three cases arise, but we do not write it in the long term. So there is significant difference among the three samples. This is what we have to test. So to test this, we need to uh, find the calculated value. We know the relation for finding calculated value is for this relation to find calculated value. This one h equal to 12 by n into n plus 1 into summation of Ri. We are going to find the calculated value. Calculated value is given by the relation 12 by n into n plus 1 into summation runs over Ri squared by ni minus 3 into n plus 1. So here n is nothing but n is equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3 because there are three samples. First sample size is there are 10 items in first sample, 10 items in second sample, 10 items in third sample. Here it is 10 plus 10 plus 10 equal to 30. So in the formula, you know n value. So this different value is Ri. Ri is there are three samples, right? So for first samples rank is R1, second rank samples rank is R2, third sample's rank is R3. We have to find the ranking for only 30 values together, not first sample and second sample and third sample separately. So when you find ranking, here what you have to do, when unique number is found, you have to assign unique rank. If there is 95 is find 3 times. 95 is find 3 times. Suppose this 95 is assigned with 3. This will be 3, 2, this will be 4. When 2, 3, 4 different rankings are found, you should not assign three different ranking for same value. In such case, we have to find average of these values by 3. 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 9 by 3, 43. So this ranking will be 3, 3, 3. In such a way, we have to assign ranking. So here, let's start ranking from least value to highest value. So first least value is 94, last value is 172. So least value will get ranking 1. There is only 194 is found. But next value, here it is 95. 95 is next value. Yes, there are two 95. So it will take 2, it will take 3. You should not assign same value to same ranking, different ranking for same value. In such case, we have to find the average of 2 plus 3. 2 and 3, ranking of 2 and 3, 2 plus 3 by 2 is 5 by 2, 2.5. So this will have 2.5, this will have 2.5. Okay. Next value is, there is no 96, now 97 is found. 97, there is only 197. So it will have unique value. When you rank this, so last rank we have given was 3. So this will have next 2, 3, 4. And then go for 98. How many 98 are there? There are 2 98. Here one, here one. So after 4, this will be ranked 4. This will be ranked 6. So now we have to find average of 5 and 6. 5 plus 6 by 2, 11 by 2. This is 5.5. So this will be 5.5. This will be ranked 5.5. And then go for next one. Next one is 99. How many 99? Here is 199. So it will be assigned with the after 6, this will assign with 7, this 8, this 9, this 10, this, that is here one, 11. So what we have to, find the average of these 5 values. So it started from 7, 7 plus, 8 plus, 9 plus, 10 plus, 11 by 5. So these are total of these 45, 45 by 5 is equal to 9. All the 99 will have the ranking 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. And then the last ranking we assigned was 11. So next value will get the ranking 12. So next value to 99 is 100. There is only 100. It will be assigned with 12. So next value higher to 100 is 102. So how many 102? There are 102. So 12. It will be assigned with 13. This will be 14 and this will be with 15. So we have to find average of 13, 14, 15. 13 plus 14 plus 15 by 3. So 42, 42 by 3 is equal to 14. So this will have rank 14, 14 and this will have rank 14. On the next biggest value is 103. How many 103? There are 2 103. So last time we have assigned this 15. This will have 16 and this will have 17. Here two different rankings. So we have to find average. What's the average? 16 plus 17 by 2. So 33, 33 by 2. 16.5. It will have 16.5 and it will have 16.5. The next biggest value is 104. How many 104? There is only 104. Yes, only 104. So there is, it will have unique ranking. Last ranking we were saying was 70. This will have 80. So next biggest value is 105. 105, there is only 105? Yes, only 105. So this will have 90, and the next biggest value unique 111. This will have 20, and then all of the remaining values are unique. There is no repeated values for samples given. So last time we assigned was 20. Here the next biggest value is 119. This will have 121. So next biggest value is 130. It will have 22. Next one 132. So 23. Next one 135. 24. Next one 136. 25. Then 144. 26. And then 140, sorry, 141 is the next biggest one. So 141 is next biggest one. So 141 will have 26. So 144 will have 27, 145 28, 150 29, 172 30. So when we ranked it, started from 1, it ended at 30 because there are 30 values. It should be ended at 30. So it's all right. So now we have to apply them. Before applying, we need the value of R1, R2 and R3. R2 is nothing but total of this. Total of this is 53, 57. Okay. So this is total of this is 157. Total of this is 255. So now what we have to do, we have to expand this expression h. H is equal to 12 by n into n plus 1 into, here summation means, for summation, here it is summation runs over I. This means first I takes 1, so R1 squared by N1, and summation means plus I takes 2, R2 squared by N2, and then I takes 3, R3 squared by N3, because I equal to 1 tends to 3. Because there are 3 samples, that's why I takes 3. Minus 3 into n plus 1. When you substitute all these values here, 12 by n is 30, 30 into 30 plus 1 into R1 squared, R1 is 57 squared by n1, n1 is 10 because first item, plus R2, R2 is 157 by 157 squared by 10 plus R3 is 255, 255 squared by 10 minus 3 into n is 30, 30 plus 1. Okay. So when we simplify, this will be 25.27 using calculator. I can simply accomplish. Now we have to move on to find tabulated value. So this is calculated value, right? This is calculated value. And then we have to find tabulated value. Tabulated value, to find tabulated, this is what is the sample size? Sample size is what? It is 3, because k equal to 3. To find tabulated value, we need degrees of freedom. Degrees of freedom. So degrees of freedom, k minus 1. So k is 3. 3 minus, because sample 1, sample 2, sample 3. K equal to 3. 3 minus 1 equal to 2. We need level of significance. Level of significance is given at 0.01, which is nothing but 1% level of significance. So for these values, we have to find tabulated value. We need to use chi-square test, chi-square table for Kruskal values. So here it will be, so here degrees of freedom 1, 2, 3 also one listed. Here 1% level of significance, 2% level of significance, 5% level of significance. For these values will be listed. Here degrees of freedom is 2, 1% level of significance, where it means this is the tabulated value. If we look at it, the chi-square table, so here tabulated value is could be mentioned as chi-squared alpha. Here maybe H alpha, because this is H test. Okay, Kruskal value H test. H alpha will be what? 9.17. 9.17. So we have to compare both of them by keeping tabulated value left hand side 25.27, right hand side left hand side calculated value, right hand side tabulated value 9.17. When you compare, this one is bigger. Here is what? Calculated value is greater than tabulated value. So when calculated value is greater than tabulated value, we reject H0. So in such case, we accept H1. H1 is alternative hypothesis. So finally, we have to write the conclusion. The conclusion is what? What's the normal alternative hypothesis? Always we have said earlier, starting of the problem, null hypothesis H0 is there is no significant difference. But alternative hypothesis, there is significant difference. There is significant difference among among 3 samples. Thank you, everyone.